Yeah, guys, welcome back. We're making a base on Ceres. If you haven't read the title or seen the thumbnail, you can see this absolute behemoth of a rocket going up. Dang, dude. I screamed so much on that live, I literally cannot. Whatever. You can see the thrust to weight is a little bad, but I managed to get us into space and into low Earth orbit. So that's good. Stage those because I want to have them ready. And that's orbit. There's a high risk that these burn themselves. You can see how close that got. That almost burned. I got my orbit higher for some reason. I mean, I wanted to dock, but I decided not to. Got a transfer window with Ceres. For some reason, okay, there we go. Time warped to the transfer window. It feels so good to time warp because, as you know, I made a mission, a live stream where I went to the moon without time warp. I mean, a little bit of time warp because I don't have all day. And, yeah, that was torture. So, I'm glad to be using time warp. You can see, though, now, we got an encounter. Time warp. To our encounter. I wanted to slow down. You want to slow down immediately because you're going so fast that, I mean, you're just gonna zip right past it. I didn't have much fuel left, you can see that, so I decided to transfer fuel. Not very efficient, not very good. You can see now, it curves around since we're in orbit. And now all we have to do is land on Ceres. So he undocked, then docked like that, since I wanted to use the main lander to get us down. The little one. So yeah, gonna put in retrograde to slow down. Even though we're not going that fast, I mean we're actually going really slowly. You can look at our velocity. Cause Ceres is not like a planet. It's like the size of the moon, I think. A little bit bigger than the moon, I think. But I'm not sure. Correct me on that. And now get this last little piece on the surface. Gotta slow down. I decided to do something really risky. I undocked while it's still going up, so that I had enough time to land both. Since if I landed with that docked, I just couldn't, I couldn't undock it and move it into position since I didn't put any RCS on it. So yeah, just did that. And there we go. We have a touchdown with the lander. The first people are on Ceres now. Now I have to get this part down to the surface. For some reason, I waited. But deploy the landing legs. You can see we got over the point of, we got over 3,000 meters, so we could time warp. But yeah, now we have to get back down. We're going so slowly. If you look at our velocity, like 6 meters per second. That's crazy. Yeah. So you might be thinking, why is the video so long? If we just landed the base, and that's because we haven't finished because we have more modules. So we have to get those to Ceres as well. We can't just have a tiny little base and call it that. No, we have to make it really, really cool with a lot of modules and a lot of people, so they can do research and stuff, on the surface. So, yeah, I ran out of things to say. We're just going down slowly because the gravity is so low. Yeah, I decided to burn a little bit. You can see the ground there. We're so close yet so far away. Since we're going so slow. It takes so long. But I decided to do a suicide burn. Since that would be easier. I really like the design of this module. It looks really cool, in my opinion. I think it looks way better than my moon one, the one I landed on the moon. So yeah, there we go. Touchdown confirmed. We're on Ceres. Yeah, whatever. I'm deployed the solar panels right there, and yeah, you can see it's beautiful so far. But we haven't finished yet. We have another craft. There we go. It's ginormous. I mean, yeah. And I also decided to put a satellite in orbit because, you know, I think it would look really cool, and I think it would fit the theme of like colonizing Ceres in a way. Yeah, pretty cool. So you can see, we got to orbit again, which is really painful because of the low thrust weight. Now I can go horizontal since we're in space, and it's not that bad. You can see we got a bit of an elliptical orbit, which is not the best since you want to be lowest in your orbit is the most efficient since because of the Oberth effect. Since at apoapsis you're going to at apoapsis you slow down, and at periapsis you pick up speed. You know. I don't know the best way to describe this and give you an example, but I think you get it. I think you get it. I'm struggling to get an encounter because it's so far away and the gravity's so low, but I did it. Oh my gosh, dude! Why do I have to get it perfect? There's something called mid-course correction, I guess. I don't know why I didn't mid-course correct. There we go, finally. But I realized we're going the wrong way. Now we're going slow. Now we're gonna go low. I mean, low, not slow, but yeah, we're gonna have to go slowly. You can see me transferring all the fuel in that since we don't have much. Yeah. But you can see I'm getting a little scared because we aren't getting in orbit, but we did it. We got to orbit. You can see me lowering the apoapsis now. I couldn't transfer all the fuel, so I'm stuck. I undocked the satellite though, and started burning away from it since don't want to hit it. The problem is that if I were to burn retrograde, I would hit the satellite or something. So I time warped. So I didn't do that. You can see me going another pass. I remembered the base is over there. So I lifted my orbit a bit since I forgot we're not just landing. We have to dock. I'm doing a method where I'm selecting another craft and time warping because you can see 3x because we're not landed and we're below 3,000 meters, so that's the most annoying part. I have to slow down here and I did the method again. I undocked these. I don't know when I undocked these, but I know I did. Yeah, you know, look at that. Going up. So I can do that, so I can undock. Oh, I kind of hit that. The astronauts in there are probably very annoyed at my piloting skills, my rocket piloting skills, since, you know, I'm not the best. You can see here, landed the other module, or I'm not landing this other module, I'm actually docking with the other module. I'm scared here, because this is about to hit the ground, or like break the solar panel. You can see that piece of debris, gotta destroy that. I don't know, it's risky since it might crash into the base. In real life, you know, you can't just destroy debris, but this is a video game. Yeah. The last piece. The one piece that's needed. Gotta move it around. Okay, canceled out the side velocity. Oh, never mind. And retract it. Docked. Beautiful. Let's just retract all of the landing legs. Only leave the ones on the sides. And yeah, turned out really cool. But let me just move this a little closer to the lander. I feel like it would be better that way. And there we go. I tried to test it out with those, but they don't touch the ground and it just looks ugly in general. So decided to retract them. And now I just started renaming everything. You can see the satellite there. Looks great. Rename it to Ceres Satellite. Let me see which one this is. This is the PCB, or like Permanent Ceres Base, but I decided to scrap the PCB part and just name it Permanent Ceres Base. And I'm gonna name this to Ceres Lander. And this is the transfer stage, so name it Ceres Transfer Stage. This is another transfer stage, so I'm gonna name it the same. And that's it. I mean, you can see all of this space debris. If you like the video, subscribe or like, and see you in the next one.